and a number of people commenting about a coaching change. We're not going to touch that. Scott Frost is the coach of the team. We certainly know what position he's in. He may not make it through the season. We shall see. But as of right now, he's got the opportunity to win games. And yeah, that Oklahoma game is a big one. We knew it was going to be a big one, but now it's a big one from the standpoint of we thought maybe Nebraska's got a chance to get to 4-0 at that point, but now it's more of a must win.
Everyone here on out's a must win already. Unfortunately, losing that game just caused the rest of the season to go that way. And no, your question there, it was just up. We've kind of debated this amongst ourselves, and I come to the conclusion that if Trev Alberts fires Scott Frost here, say after the Oklahoma game, logic tells me it'd be Eric Shenander who would take over as the interim head coach for the rest of the season, since he's been here longer than Mark Whipple, and but you never know. I mean, Mark Whipple obviously has the credentials that would be able to do that, but hey, you hate to speculate about this kind of stuff because we don't know what's really going through Trev Albert's mind right now. I mean, I'm not a mind reader, but I can read faces pretty well.
Absolutely. Now we've got North Dakota, not North Dakota State, who's the big power in the FCS, but I'm not going to pretend to know anything about North Dakota. Haven't researched them. Don't know if they're going to provide any kind of challenge.
I think they mirrored Nebraska last year. I think they lost all their games by within one score, just like Nebraska did. So
Fighting Hawks.
Yeah. Scott Frost had mentioned something about that today. He said, I don't know how you do that. Lose all your games by one score.
Yeah, so it's going to be a second game for Nebraska, of course. It's going to be the opener for North Dakota. And if we look at 2021, they finished at 5-6. Let's see if they played anybody in the Power 5. No. FBS, Utah State, they lost 48-24. Everything else on the FCS level.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a feel-good game for Nebraska, obviously. But you got to play the game, right?
Yes, we do.
Seriously, though, I mean, the fan base, everything needs something to feel good about and to put Ireland behind them and come out and have a good time on Saturday morning and, see Nebraska do what they're supposed to do. So I'm pretty confident they will because they really are, after talking to them after the game and hearing from some of them today, especially Caleb Tanner, very passionate about his words today and how he feels. And, speaking for the defense, they feel like they let everybody down. And I could tell, I mean, Garrett Nelson was pretty devastated after the game, coming up without one of his better games in his whole career, college or high school. And you just tell the passion and the effort that these guys have put into it, and they still think they're a very good team. But you just feel for these guys and what they had to go through and to kind of just for it to be ripped away from them the way it was. It really is a shame the way that things turned out.